I think we're good. Cool. Room 122.
In the house.
Brew Happy!
We're the longest-running beer podcast in the Pacific Northwest. Why wouldn't they be listening to us?
So many different beers! I got you something really good and really delicious.
Oh my God. You listen to the Brew Happy show, so do I. Do it.
It's not about the beer. It's about the beer.
Oh yeah, that's Brew Happy.
That's right. You are listening to the Brew Happy Weekly Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're on Facebook watching the live feed, we are here live at Room 122 in Beaverton, sometimes called Beaverton, because we got the we have the technology industry out here, the silicone. It's like a mini Silicon Valley.
We Mexicans call it Beaverton.
Beaverton? Okay, well, there you go. There you go. And, of course, I do have my wonderful co-host, Fat Josh.
Yeah, buddy.
Hello. And we do have a guest for you guys this week. You know, we got two guests. We got two guests. One of them's here now, and one of them's coming later. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I didn't tell you.
Go ahead.
The other guest is at the bar, so they're going to switch back and forth.
That's all right.
I'm sorry about that.
I picked up on that. All right. So, wonderful guest, please introduce yourself. Tell the people who you are. I believe your name is Andrew.
Yeah, my name's Andrew Brooks. I'm one of the owners. My name's Andrew Brooks. I'm one of the owners of Room 122 tap room over on Murray and Allen.
That's awesome, man. Thank you very much for being on the show. Thanks for having us here. We really appreciate it. We love the space. And it's kind of like a little tucked away here in the plaza. So I always like that. I appreciate that because it's like off, hidden away from prying eyes. You can kind of get a little rambunctious on the patio, and nobody's going to come over and yell at you. So that's always a plus. And I see you guys have been pouring for Beaverton since December of 2016. Is that correct?
Absolutely, yeah. We're going on our 10-year right now.
10 years. Well, that calls for a prost.
By the way, if you hear, where's the bell? I didn't hear the bell.
Yeah.
Let's try it one more time. Nope. There's the bell. Boom.
There we go.
Bros. Yeah. By the way, I am so glad you waved at the camera at your phone because I forgot we were streaming live.
We are. We're on the live feed on Facebook, on the Brew Happy Facebook page. And, if you guys are out there, be sure to say hi in the chat. We'll have Bronwyn over by here a little bit later.
She's here.
To kind of monitor people on the feed. And, we do appreciate you guys tuning in. We love talking about these wonderful things. And one of the reasons that we decided to do a live feed this week is because a very important person is having a birthday tomorrow. And his name is Fat Josh.
Yeah, buddy.
Hello.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, we got to drink it one more time. We do this quite often, Andrew, so, drink. I want to thank everybody that showed up for me today.
Mm-hmm.
I got about, I think I counted close to 20 people.
Oh, yeah.
Of my personal friends, my good friends.
Oh, yeah.
And some of my good friends couldn't make it. They text me, sorry, we can't make it. But
that's sad.
I talked to your mom, Andrew, and I asked her, hey, is it okay if I bring a bunch of my friends to celebrate my birthday? So they can give you a bunch of money too, and she's like, "Oh, gee, I don't know if I want all that money."
No, she doesn't want money.
She was very nervous.
Yeah.
So thank you everybody for showing up for me today. I really appreciate it. And 48 tomorrow, Damian.
48 years old.
Yeah. Aren't you
Wait a minute. Am I older than you? How old am I? I think I'm 48. I think I'm 40. 77.
Oh, you're.
I think I got you by a couple of months.
You're almost half year older than me.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's not too bad. We would have been in the same grade if we'd gone to the same school. So.
Well, I went to school in Mexico, so
that would have
been
cool. That would have been cool to go to school in Mexico. I would have grown up bilingual.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, I could order off the Taco Bell menu and really confuse all the
order
all
a
the employees.
burrito the right way.
Burrito. Yeah. All
there-
right.
There's something you don't know about this place.
Oh.
Why don't you ask Andrew how they come up with the name?
So I was a little curious about Room 122. As far as the name goes, I was wondering if did the place used to be on 122nd, or does it have something to do with the address? But the address isn't 122. So I was just wondering, how did we land on Room 122?
Well, my business partner, Dennis, he was my roommate in college, and that was our dorm room number. So it was just kind of like one of those things. We were always throwing parties, so it was just kind of one of those, let's just call it that. Simple.
Okay.
We both know it. We both know the story behind it, so.
All right.
So simple yet magical.
Yes.
I like it.
Awesome.
I like it. Yeah, that works. Okay, so how many people would come to Room 22 for beers? Before it was an actual legalized place.
When it was a dorm room, we were usually hosting beer pong tournaments all the time. So
Did you guys
I
have
did not know
to
that.
push the beds up against the wall and everything?
there was one party where we ordered a pallet of Rainier.
Oh,
Which
a
college
pallet?
was this?
Rocky Mountain College in Billings, Montana.
Okay. Wow. All right. So shout out to our Montana folks out there.
Is that a bell coming up?
Oh yeah.
I didn't hear anything.
What is it?
Technical. Oh, there
we
it is.
go.
Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. That's okay. We still
Push the
drinking.
wrong button.
Andrew, are you? This is a question I never asked you before, but somebody I think mentioned it. Are you Canadian?
Yeah, I'm a dual citizen.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I wasn't. I didn't know that, and somebody I think pointed it out a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, "What?"
Where are you from?
Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Saskatoon.
Yeah, that's somewhere where you'll actually know, but I'm from Mesquina, which is like a town of 16 people.
Okay.
16
okay.
people.
Wow. All right. So you guys knew each other pretty well then.
Yeah, everyone in that town, absolutely.
Okay. Right on.
So for everybody that doesn't know,
I wouldn't like that, because if I would have done something embarrassing, everybody would have known about it.
Oh, yeah.
this guy right here is a big time fan of hockey. So if you come here, you're gonna see a lot of TVs showing hockey games, and if you're a fan of hockey and beer, this is your spot, big time.
Oh,
time.
all right. So we like the winter sports here at Room 122.
Absolutely, yep. I'm a big Oiler fan. And
We got this big curly stone.
Okay.
Can you tell us about this?
Yeah.
Andrew?
You want to put it up on the table for the live people?
Well, I can just show it to the live feed.
Yeah.
But
Let them see what's going on here.
you think it's gonna hold up?
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
it'll hold
Yeah.
Ooh,
This is
yeah.
a heavy.
yeah,
This is
so,
a heavy boy.
so it's a 42-pound classic generic curling stone.
42 pounds.
Yeah, so it's from the curling rink in Mesquina. When my parents and I moved down here, they gave it to my parents as a gift.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And what's on the placard here? I see there's a plate.
Yeah,
see her-
it
her
just
mom's
says
name.
my mom and my dad's name, and just good luck down in the United States.
Right on.
I was gonna ask you: is your dad also was the original owner when
No.
you guys first opened?
No, so it's me, my mom, Dennis, and his dad.
Oh, Dennis's dad.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
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 And what's your mom and dad's name?
My parents' names are Martha and Wayne.
Martha and Wayne. All right. Well, I think we got to do a pros
a little
to
ding ding?
Martha and Wayne. Yeah.
Give me the ding ding. Hey,
Yeah.
I was drinking with some German people yesterday.
Yeah.
They don't do the hit the
They
table
don't
with
hit
the
the
glass.
table with the
No,
glass?
they look at each other in the eyes and they say prost and they drink.
That's a very European thing. You look at each other in the eyes.
Yeah.
You make that eye contact. For
Yeah,
somebody
so-
that's autistic or attention deficit, that's a strange thing. It's just what am I trying to convey here? Is there a secret message happening? What's going on?
Yeah.
Shift.
I was just pointing out that the thing we do that we
when you hit the table?
we ding and then we hit the table with the glass.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
for
we
good
drink.
luck.
It's for luck. Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know why. Up in Canada, they don't do the.
They don't do that
they
either?
Don't do the tap.
Yeah.
It's
You
just
tap the
straight.
table for luck.
Okay.
I noticed he wasn't doing it. That's why I pointed it out. I'm like, okay, this is only a here thing. I don't see anywhere else that they do the tap thing. But I mean, whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
Did you say it's for good luck? I like to have good luck.
Japan didn't do it when we cheers. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
just
think
came back
it's
from
just
Germany.
it's
Germany doesn't
it's
do
a
it.
U.S. thing, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Tell us more how this got started to 122. Whose idea and about why beer? Were you a beer drinker in Canada, like a big time beer guy?
No, I mean, this is all stuff like when I was down here growing up. I mean, I worked at Nike and go to like Bailey's Tap Room and stuff.
Bailey's.
Ah, I love Bailey's.
Oh yeah, it was great.
I miss
Bailey's.
Bailey's.
Rest in peace. So yeah, I was just big on the beer scene when I got out of college and stuff, and I was working for Nike, and then
Here in Portland?
Yep.
Okay.
And then was hit with one of the layoffs, and then I was just trying to figure out what to do afterwards. So I was like, well, maybe I'll do tap room, and was like it was like 15 years ago when I was like figuring it out, writing a business plan.
I'm sorry. I got one of my peeps here.
I thought he was going to pour a beer down your neck.
You can see this on the live feed. For
Yeah.
people listening, you can see this in the live feed of what happened.
So yeah, I was going to like Bailey's and Iron Tap and talk to Sonny and Steven and like asked them how they got it going, how they got it started, and asked Sonny to see his business plan, kind of looked it over and just revamped it and remodeled it for myself, and was like, I kind of want to do this, and I was trying to figure out how to do it without taking out any business loans. We did it with no business loans.
Wow, are you
hell
serious?
Yeah.
That's
Hell
amazing. That's direct profit right there.
Yep. So
That's
yeah,
great.
if it ever fails, like we're not out anything. But yeah, I was trying to figure out who to get to be my business partner. And I know I reached out to Dennis, and he was living in Macau working. I can't remember where he was working at the time. I told him, like, I have this crazy idea. I don't know if it was crazy or stupid, but I said, I have this idea. And I was asking if he was interested, and he was kind of just getting tired of being in Macau. And I sent him a business plan, talked it over, and maybe like 6 months after that, we were already like trying to figure out how to get it done and where to find a location to build out and start it.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you weren't big on beer in Canada. You started drinking beer here in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, just beer
That's
here.
the way to do it, man. Portland do that to you. I'm not from Portland either, so
Yeah.
Portland would do that to you.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah.
Let's drink to that.
Friends starting up a bar, man. That's how can you not like that?
You're not from Portland, but you were already a beer guy when you moved here from Florida, right?
It's true, yeah. I got my start in the craft beer industry, or my interest, rather, at a little pub called the Cock and Bull. Shout out to Howie if you're listening. You're on the East Coast. And yeah, that guy, he used to get beers from all over the world somehow. It was the first time I'd had a Rogue Dead guy. It was the first time I'd had
In Florida?
a Delirium Tremens. It was the first time that I'd had a myriad of different Belgian beers.
Wow.
So yeah, that was kind of my jam back then. I, of course, drank a lot of Guinness. That's what I went in there to drink the first time. But then Howie was like, "Well, why don't you try this? And then why don't you try that?" And he and this big dude that looked kind of like Ron Perlman with long hair. They started expanding my palate, and I think that in itself is the mark of a good bartender, is somebody that not only gets to know their clientele, but it knows when it's appropriate to kind of not just engage in the conversation or be a good listener, which are very good benchmarks of a good publican and bartender, but to know when to like kind of challenge one of your patrons to expand what they are into and interested in, and I think it's good for everybody. It's good for the industry, and it's good for the patron, and it's always good for the cash register because it means they're going to buy more different things.
What's his name again?
It was Howie at the Cock and Bull
Let's do a little for Howie
down in Florida. Yeah.
It seems like he transformed your life completely because now look what you're doing now. You're the owner of the longest running podcast in the whole freaking country.
That's
freaking
impressive.
cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible Joe Rogan has me by a month, but yeah, outside of that, I mean,
But he doesn't just talk about beer.
He's not talking about beer, so.
So you're the longest beer podcast running in the United States.
Correct. Possibly possibly the world, but I only claim the Pacific Northwest.
Just in case.
That's a big word.
Hey, the world. So, but yeah. So Andrew, tell me, what is your favorite beer to drink? I noticed you're drinking Liquid Death, which, as we all know, is pretty much just it's canned water.
It's canned
It's got to go back to the bar. Till,
but
I
you're
gotta
working
work
tonight.
I gotta
right?
work a little bit, so
That's
I
very
haven't started
responsible.
drinking yet.
Yeah, that's a very we found out recently that the OLCC does actually listen to my podcast. So
we had him on the podcast.
nice.
yeah, and now they've if they weren't closely monitoring our activities before, they sure are now. So, but yeah, what when you're not working and swapping out with the bartender, what do you normally like to put in your glass?
It depends. I'm a big IPA guy.
Okay.
Just kind of, I guess the Sticky Hands was that would be my go-to, I guess.
Yeah, Block
Sticky Hands?
15
Yeah.
makes the Sticky Hands, and it is a big seller. Every bottle
It's a
shop
good beer. It's a solid beer.
or brew pub that I've ever worked at, it sells out
yeah.
very quickly. So
Yeah, and if it's not that, it's definitely like if it's a long haul day, like going to like a baseball game or like all day drinking, just
Yeah.
ultras or Rainiers.
Okay, yeah, nice.
Just call them the Ultra Day.
Michelob Ultra used to be my jam back in the day before I expanded my palate.
I'm glad you expanded your palate.
Yeah. So it's always a good thing. But Rainier beer,
Yes, sir.
you can't go wrong with a classic.
No,
yeah.
Rainier's
We got
great.
someone joining the show.
Yep, Bronwyn's here. Hi there, doll.
Hey, everybody. Hi.
How's my beautiful lady?
I'm great. I'm
Yeah.
drinking a Cocoa Cow from Sun River.
Oh my
Couldn't
God!
be happier.
We haven't even talked about any of the beers that we have here on the table.
Doesn't surprise me at
Oh,
all.
We were
my
talking about Andrew in 122, so
Yeah.
you missed the story how they named this.
I'm actually very curious. I've been searching my
It's
mind
very
for,
simple.
for
It's-
a reason.
Yeah,
It's super
brilliant.
simple.
Okay, so tell.
He went to school with that guy over there.
Uh-huh.
The dorm number was 122.
Yeah, and they used to have keg parties.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great name and a great reason to name it that. So,
Yeah, not
right
bad.
on.
So I guess I'll go next. I'm drinking the somehow
Drink.
I am. Yes, I've just finished it. I was drinking the red by West Coast Grocery.
Oh.
How is that even possible?
A West Coast grocery beer?
Do you see that sign behind you?
On tap 14, yeah.
You see that sign behind you?
That's the sign from
That was the
outside
sign.
Oh, dang.
on the top of their building.
Andrew,
Dude.
how are these guys making beer right now?
They're not. It was a barrel-aged red that I was over at Charlie, the former owner's house, and he had a keg of it. It was like,
Oh!
Okay, so we got to do a prost to Charlie Hyde.
What? So we were just coming up with like stories like maybe these guys are contract brewing with someone else again and something. No, this is an old keg from. Oh my God!
Well, it's barrel aged, so it means it's probably from their bodega room.
yep.
And yeah, so
decorated with chickens. I
yeah,
remember that.
Yeah. So, I was just texting with Charlie, and I was saying that if I think if he wants to get back in the brew pub business, he should do a new brewery called Bodega Beer.
I agree.
Just bodega beer, and just concentrate on doing like one-offs, and maybe like an IPA and a Pilsner, and a stout, and maybe an amber, and just kind of stick to the like 4 solid beers, and then do a bunch of barrel-aged stuff, because that I think was really where they shined, and they used to let us do our podcast down in their barrel room, which they called the bodega room.
We might have been in the same room as this barrel-aged beer
as this
years
beer,
ago.
yeah, that I just drank.
What?
I just finished that.
That's
Yeah.
cool. So how was it?
It was delicious. Yeah, it was pretty clean considering I really enjoyed it. I might actually have another pint of
I
that.
say it's limited edition. You're not going to find that anywhere else.
Oh
my gosh.
It comes in a 12-ounce cup, or well, it did.
Oh wow.
It's in my belly now, so.
Yeah, so if you're listening to this right now and you want a West Coast Grocery.
Yeah.
West Coast Grocery beer, this is the spot to get it at, room 122.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post it on all my social
I can't
media.
believe it. That is so cool.
It's a rare
This is really
find.
freaking cool. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I thought it was like I thought they were contract brewing with someone else, and that's why they're brewing again.
Yeah.
No.
Sounds like you're just friends with Charlie and you got his sign back here.
Ah,
That's
yeah.
cool. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Andrew's friends with everybody, by the way.
Aw.
Andrew is the man. Let me tell you a story about Andrew.
Okay.
So when they first opened, you say 2016?
2016. Yep.
So this is part of my route of delivering for Point Blank.
Oh.
So when they first opened, I was their first delivery driver. But not only that, so my schedule is just so weird that I have to be here kind of early in the morning. These guys don't open until, what time you guys open? 11, 12? Back then?
Back then it was like 2 or 3.
2 or 3. He will come and meet me here at 8 o'clock in the morning for a delivery.
Whoa.
Nice.
That's dedication.
Oh yeah.
And I always appreciated that, Andrew. I'm going to tell you that right now. He will come because I can tell he does not want to be here. He doesn't look like he is feeling good. You know, he was having a good time the night before. He still made it at 8 o'clock and opened the doors for me so I can deliver my cake. Thank you so much for what you did. For
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Let's do a
Thank
prost.
you so much.
Prost to that.
You should have a-
Cheers. I gotta get more beer. We gotta
We're
get
going to
around
break,
the
and then
table.
we can get Dennis on the
Okay.
podcast. Yeah.
Let's just go along and finish what you're drinking, and then we've completed the table.
Okay. I got 3 Floyd's Pale Ale, which I don't know much about it. So maybe Andrew, you can tell me more about this.
Yeah, it's Gumball Head. It's pale wheat from
Gumball Head.
Gumball
That's the name
Head.
of it.
Yep.
That's a cool name. I like
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
Gumball Head.
Gumball head.
Yep. From Three Floyds, which is a pretty prestigious brewery out of Indiana.
Yeah, we like Three Floyds.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. It's a pale wheat.
Oh, okay.
Or it's
Yeah,
a
pale wheat.
Yeah, pale
Cool.
wheat. So it's really tasty. It's not your typical Northwest IPA which is bombered by freaking pops. No, this is just like slightly like this is kind of like a '90s IPA from Terminal Gravity back in the day when the hop profile was really kind of like settled a little bit, kind of low.
You're not allergic to those hops?
I was just telling Amy yesterday, my wife. I think I built tolerance.
Oh, heck yeah.
I think I'm getting better at not being allergic to Northwest Hops anymore because I've been drinking a lot of IPAs lately.
Yeah, it takes a lot of practice.
And I do get a little rash like here and there, but I don't break into hives like I used to anymore. So I think I build a tolerance.
It's like
Yeah,
the whole concept behind honey pollen, like you can or consuming your local honey.
yeah.
I do
can
do a
help
lot of
with
honey.
Your
I do
allergies.
eat a lot of honey, so that
So,
probably helps
does that
too.
make sense? Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
Because the bees will pollinate.
I don't know if you knew this story, Andrew, but I was allergic to Northwest hops. That's why I transitioned from IPAs or any hoppy beer into lagers. That's why I became a big lager guy for the last 14 years. I do drink IPAs here and there, but I will break into hives.
Right, it won't kill you, but it won't
it
feel
won't kill
good.
me, but it doesn't feel good.
Well,
Exactly.
it doesn't kill you,
And-
makes you stronger.
Oh yeah.
But talking about that. So this is like really light, pale, not too much. 3 Floyds. You say it's from Indiana?
Yeah.
Indiana. I
Munster.
never had a beer from Indiana before. I don't think.
Oh yeah, I don't think we've had I think we've had Three Floyds beer on the show before, but definitely not since you've been on.
They
it.
usually
It's
do
been-
a collab with Boneyard. They do Iron Fist. That's their
That
collab
makes
with
sense.
them.
Oh really?
I'm pretty sure it's Iron Fist.
Yeah, Iron Fist.
Yeah, it's
that
really
sounds
cool.
Like a tough beer.
I'm looking at the tap list from this angle, and I can see your structure now that you've mentioned the Indiana beers. So you've got like Oregon and Washington and Indiana. Do I see Montana?
Yeah, there's
Yes.
there's a wheat beer up there from Uber Brew. And
That's where he went to college, by the way.
Oh, cool. Right on.
Did we talk about all the beers on the table?
I think we did. Yeah.
I did want to mention that I had the what was it? It was from Crux. It was the cherry. What am I looking at up there?
Where is it?
22.
was it the
Yeah, the cherry blossom bochi bochi.
Thank you. Yeah, the Bochi Bochi by Crux.
Which literally just means so-so.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was so-so. I thought it was pretty good. So I started out my evening with that. It was like a pinkish tinted
Yeah, the
beer.
color threw me off the first time I had
Yeah,
it.
it did, but I loved it. It was like I was drinking a rosé,
All day.
but a beer
It's those
version.
cherry blossoms. They
Yeah.
turned to pink. That's
Yeah.
super cool.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
there's a really good selection here. There's pilsners and stouts, like multiple stouts.
I know. I might have to have a stout
And
next.
to be able to find like multiple pilsners and multiple stouts.
Yeah.
Can I add something to this?
Yes.
Because I know we're gonna go on a break very soon, and then Dennis is gonna come in. So Andrew's gonna be behind the bar. So Andrew maybe can tell us a little bit about this. Martha, Andrew's mom, was gonna be our guest, but she's not feeling well today.
She's not feeling well. That's okay.
She's not feeling well, so she couldn't make it. Martha, hopefully you feel better very soon. She told me, she's like, "Could we please talk about ciders?" She's a big time cider person.
Oh, yeah.
And they do have. How many ciders do you guys have on tap?
We have 11 on tap.
I see-
11
yeah, and
ciders on
and
tap.
I see you're an avid fan of Avid Cider.
We do have that. We even have one of the original like Atlas before they rebranded.
Oh yeah.
So before-
I still think they should have stuck with Atlas, but
I
whatever.
agree.
Before Dennis comes in and he leaves, I wanted to mention that because Martha, your mom, told me, "Could we please talk about ciders?" And we have a lot of ciders. And she's a big fan of. She told me she's a big fan of Two Towns,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I just wanted to mention that. And
Yeah.
since
We,
you're here right now,
we move
so-
a lot of cider. For 3 years straight, we were the number one seller of Angry Orchard in the state.
Whoa! Yes, or not so angry Orchard. If you have one of their ciders, it's actually a pretty happy brew you're gonna have in your hand there. So, but yeah, I think it's kind of funny that they got the old man branding with the sour face. and,
Right.
yeah.
You want to
it's
hear
just-
some random shit?
It's sort of yeah. What?
You know how to say orchard in Spanish?
Orchard?
Yeah. No.
No, that's not how you say it.
No, that's not how you say it.
That's not the same as English.
Orchardo?
You say
Orchardo.
You say huerta,
Huerta.
which is my last name.
Your last name is Orchard?
In Spanish, yeah.
Josh Orchard?
Yes.
Okay, that's your new name from now
Josh
on.
Orchard.
Josh Orchard.
Sorry, I had to interrupt. with that.
Okay, well.
I just wanted to say
Is it
that.
spelled the same too?
Huerta, yeah, la huerta. yeah.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful.
Josh
It actually makes
Orchard.
sense, because so we've got an orchard and we've got land because my last name is Landis.
Oh, snap.
That is the people of the land, like the workers of the land.
Right over here. Boom.
Ah,
If
okay.
you didn't see that, we just high five.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So when I'm looking at your board of listings here, your top list, so I'm seeing all the beers on this side. So will you find the ciders on the opposite side over
Yeah,
there?
the cider's on the right side of the TV.
Wow,
All the way over there,
11.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so do you offer wine as well? Or?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we have bottles wine. We haven't filled our tap lines with wine since they ran out earlier last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But usually we have tap line.
Yeah.
And it seems like you can fill a growler here too.
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
Easily.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What else? What else you guys got?
We got cans usually to go. We have. We usually have
Like
two.
a crowler?
Yeah, we have a crowler machine.
Oh,
yeah.
sweet.
And then, you guys talked about stouts and light lagers. We also usually have 2 to 3 sours on at all times.
Boom.
Well, that's like summer drinking right
Boom.
It
there.
is summer drinking.
Yeah. And then talk to us about like the food around the area. Like what type of food's up?
We have the classy establishments of Subway and Taco Bell.
Ain't nothing wrong with a foot long. Let me tell you.
Authentic
yeah.
Mexican food, Taco Bell.
Yeah.
You can get it right there.
But
Yeah.
we also like 2 or 3 times minimum a week. We have food trucks roll through and.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, so we're always supporting the locals. Like next Monday, Barley's Burgers will be here.
Barley's Burgers.
Yep.
Do they make their burgers out of barley?
No, it's the name of their dog.
Oh, okay.
I just put those guys on my foodie channel on Instagram. The foodie.
Yeah.
Okay,
The barley burgers.
Well, we definitely don't want
Andy's
them to
great.
make. Yeah, barley is their dog. We definitely don't want
Yeah.
them to make burgers
No,
out of barley.
Andy's
stuff.
really good. His burgers are pretty amazing.
Okay. So those are
Yum.
beef burgers. All right.
Oh, Josh is indulging in the finest cuisines.
Ah, yes.
Getting
Josh
a
is
taco
gonna.
from Taco Bell.
Yeah, Josh is gonna get down with some Taco Bell, and I'm gonna get some beer. He's gonna get some beer Bronwyn, I think you're due for a beer soon. And Andrew, you got to get back behind the bar.
Yep.
And who's the fellow back there that's going to be replacing you?
Dennis
Dennis.
Young. He's my business partner.
All
so
right.
He'll be filling in.
Well, we are going to be right back, beer fans, with some music and some words from our friends in the industry. Thank you again so much for listening to the show. You guys can help support the show on patreon.com/Brew Happy, and at the $5 level, we'll give you guys, shout outs like our friends over at Vault 31 and our friend Fantastic and Mr. Weebs over there in Scotland. And if you have a business and you want to donate at the $25 level, we'll do a commercial for you, like our friends over at Lazy Days, and tell you about their 2 awesome locations where they got pizza and burgers and fantastic beers. And you can hear more about them on last week's episode, which was a lot of fun. We always love having
So much fun.
Ryan Still on the show, and
Yeah.
the pulled pork nachos are a must.
We inhaled those.
Yeah.
Ryan's the man.
It was so good.
Oh yeah. So grab yourself a Vesna and some pulled pork nachos the next time you head out to Lazy Days. In the meantime, come out to Beaverton and check out Room 122. We'll be right back after some music and some words from our friends.
Prost.
Not about the beer. It's about the beer. You can't get so crazy about beer that it becomes obsessive. The second part, it's about the beer. It means it's about the beer culture. It's about the camaraderie that comes with the first beer. It's not about the beer you're drinking. It's about how you drink it, where you drink it. It's a cultural thing. It can't be a singular event. They have a word for singular events, and they're not fun.
I'm Jake. I'm Ryan with Lazy Days Brewing, and you're listening to the Brew Happy Show.
Hi, this is the Green Goddess of Portland, here to bring interior wilding to your space. Offering local consultations, weekly plant care, pest solutions, rare plant curation and sales. This houseplant hobby has cultivated a worthy collection backed by knowledge and experience. And now I want to help you make your business beautiful. Contact Bronwyn, the Green Goddess, at greengoddessbotanic@gmail.com and Green Goddess Botanic on Instagram.
This is Natalie Baldwin from Wayfinder Beer, and you're listening to the Brew Happy Show.
I'm Andrew,
I'm Dennis,
and we're here at Room 122.
and you're listening to the Brew Happy Show.
That's right, folks. You are listening to the Brew Happy Show weekly podcast. Thank you so much for a continued listenership and tuning in to us wherever podcasts are found. That's right. We are available on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all of the listening apps. We are aggregated everywhere. So thank you so much to our listeners in Scotland and China and Australia and, of course, all the way out here in the Pacific Northwest where craft beer always happens. I want to introduce our guest here. Thank you so much for joining us. Dennis, tell the fans who you are and what you do here at Room 122. I I know you're one of the owners, but fill everybody else in.
Hi, everyone. My name's Dennis Young. I'm one of the owners of Room 122, a tap room in Beaverton, Oregon. And yeah, I'm basically a local daily bartender. And part of the local community as well.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And
Dennis Young, how young are you, buddy?
I'm 43 years young.
Very young.
All right. Well, we definitely have to do a pro spell to that.
Roast. There's the bell. Ooh.
Yeah. Now I notice you're drinking a Monster. You're drinking a Monster Energy drink because you are hopping back and forth behind the bar with Andrew. So for those of you at the Oregon Liquor and Alcohol Commission, OLCC listening, they're doing things right here. Everything's on the up and up. So.
Correct.
But if you did have a beer in your hand. However, what do you normally like, especially this time of year? Are you always a one kind of beer person, or do you kind of do the seasonal thing?
I do like my IPAs, my lighter IPAs, not too hoppy. I do like bitterness. Just depends. Like usually wintertime is when I'll drink a hoppier IPA.
Okay.
During summertime, now I'm drinking a Pilsner. Or I got into Saisons.
Oh, Saisons are great.
Yeah.
We love
are
Saisons.
good.
Yeah, those were some of the first beers I got into when I came out here. They were really popular at places like Upright Beer and the Commons, which is no longer around. But I feel like those farmhouse styles are starting. I've been noticing they're making a little bit of a revival.
Yes, they are. I think so.
Yeah. So you start seeing them a little bit more on the menu, and they're usually available in bottles at your local bottle shop. So now if you would normally have like an IPA in your hand this time of year.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to fresh hop season coming up?
Yes, it gets a bit hectic. We do sell a lot of fresh hop kegs. I think last year we went through 140 plus, I think. Like 142.
All right.
Something like that. I do look forward to it because there's some really good consistent fresh hop beers that come out, like Killer Green, and Killer Green is one I really like.
Double Mountain.
Double Mountain does a really good job.
Yeah, I love Double Mountain beers, man. Big time.
Yeah,
I'm catching a little accent there. Dennis, where are you from, buddy?
So originally born in Sri Lanka, but grew up in Sydney, Australia.
That's amazing.
So your accent is more Australian?
Yeah,
I'm
used
getting
to
Australian.
be.
Yeah,
it was definitely a lot thicker before I came to the States. But when I go home, I transition back to the full Aussie accent. It's just a natural thing.
Okay, so now in there's more crocodiles where you're from.
Oh, yeah, big.
I'm from Florida, and we have gators. We have crocodiles too, but it's mostly because they've been like released there, and they've started to infiltrate the population there. But it's more of an alligator type of community, if you can call it that, in the marshlands. And when I was younger, I grew up near the base camp, base of operations for Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, and there was a guy named Kazar. Was it Kozar or Kazar? I can never remember. But he had this he'd wear a grass skirt, and he had this whole outfit. It was a big bald dude, and he would wrestle. We'd watch the Flying Walindas do their practice and stuff, and we'd watch the animal trainer with the tigers and the elephants and everything out in the doing their practice stuff out in the field. But I was always drawn to Kazar. And the alligator pit. And he taught me how to wrestle an alligator. So he said,
wait, what?
Yeah, and he said alligators and crocodiles are a little bit different because alligators they have a hard time opening their mouth, but when they shut, it's like very, very Like that's where the
it's
muscles
over.
are. And then with crocodiles, it's the opposite way around. They will hang out there with their mouth open for a very long period of time, and they even have a symbiotic relationship with these little birds that'll come and they'll pick all the stuff out of their teeth, and then they'll just kind of wait. They'll be sitting there with their mouth open, and like an animal or something will like mistake them for like a log floating in the river, and they'll just come along, and as soon as the animal gets really close, bam,
Bam, snap.
bam, those
Yeah.
bastards grab them.
Yeah.
And so he said he would 100% prefer to play with a alligator than a crocodile, because crocodiles are they're a much older species, and they're pretty much, they're more or less dinosaurs.
Yes,
and
prehistoric.
Very, very vicious. Have you seen crocodiles?
Oh yeah, I've seen big crocodiles.
Have you had any encounters?
I've one, but so the thing with crocodiles is, as long as you are around 10 to 15 feet away, and you stay at that distance, you're fine. Because they're very slow to move on land.
Right.
But if you're at the water's edge, you want to make sure you're at a good distance, because they can use their tail to propel themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Like at 10 feet. And they're massive. And besides I wouldn't be so much afraid of them. Their mouths latching onto me. I'd be more afraid of their tail, because their tail has hundreds of muscles, and you could literally snap a spine if it hits you in the right way.
Wow!
What?
Yeah, so I think, and that's the most dangerous part about a crocodile. Like you pointed out, they're pretty slow with their mouths, but their tails whip.
Yeah.
And when they whip that thing, if they hit you right, they could snap your spine.
Yeah, they'll put the smack down on some Rudy Poo.
I don't know why, but I'm fascinated by all
This is great. This is great stuff. Okay, so you know what's going on with crocodiles in the down under.
Oh yeah, they teach you at a young age about all the dangerous species.
Same in Florida.
Yeah, they take you out on these excursions to the rainforest.
Okay.
And
they don't do that in Florida.
Yeah, no, they take us, because we have,
like in school.
Oh yeah, when you're in elementary school, when you're young.
Wow.
And they teach you about all the dangerous species in the rainforest that you can identify. So if you do get bitten, you know exactly what to do. But some of these species you can die within minutes. So if you're too far out, you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah.
I mean,
you gotta be careful with rainforests. I mean, even touching the wrong flower can mess you up.
Well, yeah. I mean, you think about the Amazon, and I think Australia are the two most unique with the variety of species and how dangerous a lot of them can be. Wow. In Sri Lanka, where I was born, we have the Russell's viper.
Whoa!
And that is one of the most dangerous snakes in the world.
Wow.
That sounds like I don't want to go there.
Yeah. In Florida, we got we have the cottonmouth, and then you got the water moccasin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with both of those.
Yeah. So they will mess you up, and they'll pop up out of nowhere.
Well, the crazy part is I'm not scared of the snakes in Australia, even though we have a lot of poison. It's the spiders that are the ones, because
they do have black widows in
yeah, we call them redbacks.
Oh,
they've got this red marking on their back. And usually hospitals will have anti-venom for them, but you only have so much time.
Yeah.
And they always tell you in Australia, if you do get bitten by a spider, try your best to catch it, so you can take it with you to the hospital in case they're running low on anti-venom.
Because they can synthesize anti-venom out of the animal.
Exactly.
And it's actually going to be more potent and better for you if you can get the venom from the actual animal that bit you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow. Okay. So that covers our animal section for Australia.
I was gonna a little bit change the subject with the kind of like an ignorant question. I feel like it's going to be like an ignorant question because I don't know anything about this. But Andrew and his mom, they're from Canada, so they're big time on hockey. is hockey big in Australia?
Oh yeah.
Field hockey.
Field hockey,
Field
okay.
hockey
Okay.
is big. Ice hockey, not so much. I mean,
That makes sense.
It's gaining traction, but it's mostly out of the American sports, American football that is like becoming pretty popular over
okay.
there.
So are you big on hockey too?
Oh yeah, I love hockey.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think
That's where I was going with this.
hockey, out of all the sports, besides that in NFL, I think they play really hard from start to finish.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Whereas with the NBA,
I noticed you're wearing a Blazers hat.
yeah, I suppose originally I'm a Celtics fan.
Okay,
I've
okay.
been a Celtics fan for 33 years.
All right.
But I support the Blazers because it's the local team.
It's the local team.
And,
you gotta support the home team.
I think they're on a good path. I think they made the playoffs to
Yeah,
get some
they're
They're in
experience.
transition, but they're
Yeah.
in a good path.
Yeah,
You're right.
they've had
Yeah.
some tough games lately.
Yeah, and they've grown as a team, which is cool. So it'll be interesting in the future to see what it holds for the Trailblazers. Hope good things.
Okay. Now, as far as Australia is concerned, I've heard from some sources that Foster's is Australian for beer. Do you find that to actually be true?
No.
Please do tell us.
Australians do not drink that beer. They
Really?
do- the only Australian,
heard this.
Only Australian I know that I've seen drink a Foster's was recently on a video clip of a guy that went to a place in Portland called the Dingo. It's a bar, an Australian bar apparently, and they sell Foster's, cans of Foster's there.
What?
Yeah, there's a place called the Dingo in Portland.
Here in Portland?
Here
The
in Portland,
Dingo.
it's a Aussie bar, and they sell Foster's. But besides that, Foster's isn't a beer we drink.
Okay. What kind of
Yeah.
beer
So
do
what
they
kind of
drink
beer do you drink
in Australia?
Well, now the craft beer scene has exploded.
Yeah.
So we have hundreds and hundreds of choices now, and we also import a lot of craft beer from the United States.
That's amazing.
So it's grown, and we're not living off domestic beer anymore. Now, like craft beer is it's insane. We're at our infant stages.
Okay.
But we now have craft beer festivals there, and we have a lot of breweries popping up every year. So it's looking good.
What was common in the 90s and early 2000s to drink down in Australia?
Most common probably would be our local beer, like it's called Tooheys. Tooheys Draft was one of the popular ones. Victoria Bitter is another one that's
Okay.
still popular to this day.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of Aussies drink.
A bitter beer is a fine style, and a lot of people don't. It's an undersung style, in my opinion. Bitters is a great style.
Yeah, and our ABVs have got. We were never used to high ABV beers until we started gaining traction, watching a United States craft brew scene and doing our own thing, and then our beers started to creep up in the ABVs as well. The highest we'd ever had was maybe 6%. Oh. And so now we're getting into the 8s and 9s, and
Now you're normal.
yeah,
okay.
And it's Oregon once again. The beer scene has had an influence worldwide. So I mean, I even saw it in Hong Kong when I worked there. I could get local Northwest breweries beers in Hong Kong.
Wow.
You
Yeah.
worked there?
Yeah, I worked there for a year.
What?
Yeah,
In Hong Kong?
In Hong Kong, yeah.
That's amazing.
In Oregon is known in Hong Kong?
Oh yeah, they had
there's a little Portland in Hong Kong.
What?
they had so many beers from here. I mean, Oregon's beers have. I don't know if a lot of people realize they've been distributed to places I'd never thought. Like,
true.
I never thought this would happen in Sydney, Australia. In this little bar, this sort of divey bar, I found Pliny the Elder.
What? Are you serious,
Yeah,
Dennis?
I found Pliny the Elder. So I'm like, okay, somehow these beers are getting over the pond, but to Australia,
A dive bar
You
in
can
Australia
drink-
found Pliny the
You
Elder.
can,
Yeah.
Dennis says you can drink Pliny the Elder in a dive bar in Australia. That's amazing.
yeah, and they had kegs of it. They had kegs of it.
Multiple
Wow.
kegs,
They had
not
kegs
just a
of it.
one-off.
They had kegs of it. It's crazy. So I mean, yeah, this state has had a huge influence on beer outside of the country.
So I do know a little bit about the export industry, and I know that like back when, for example, Coalition Brewing was still around, they would so there's like a bar in Tokyo that's like a little Portland bar.
Yes.
I might actually be called Portland, and so. A bunch of breweries from Portland, they would all reserve space on a container that was being shipped to Tokyo. And Portland being a port town,
Right.
a lot of things are being shipped from Portland to, Beijing and Tokyo and Sydney.
Right.
So the ships are going in those directions. And they make pit stops at at Honolulu and other places along the way, and so they all put their stuff in one container. Then it'll be an entire pallet. In some cases, sometimes it'll be 3 pallets, and they're like, okay, well these kegs are going to like 5 different places between the 3 or 4 stops. Right. And they're you know the contract has been signed. Like this is a regular thing. These are going to go out, and they know that they have to brew this much beer every month, because it's going to be shipped every quarter to these different places.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
it is really cool. The beer Voodoo Ranger.
Oh yeah.
I found almost every iteration of that beer back home in Australia in my local bottle shop.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
from
like,
New
what?
Belgium.
Yeah, New Belgium. I'm like, what? They had just cans, tons of cans of it. I'm like, okay.
So that means it would make sense for them to ship it, to truck it out this way,
right,
and ship it out of L.A. or Portland,
exactly,
and then it gets on a container ship to go that way, or it gets on a container on a train and then comes out to one of the 2 places and then transfers over by crane. So it's just amazing how these products get to all of these different places.
Exactly, yeah. Like hops too. Like, I mean, you see breweries using Australian hops.
That's
and
how we get New Zealand hops.
Exactly. So, I mean, yeah, the people are doing it now, and it's nice to see the distribution.
Yeah.
You know, I hope it continues.
Yeah.
You know, even though things are expensive, I hope they find ways to do it and share beers.
I think they will. You know, I think there's there's a lot of other. I mean, I know things are a little crazy right now with the tariffs and the trade wars and Iran and whatever. But I'm hoping that the beer industry isn't as impacted by that. We have a lot of things that other countries want. They have a lot of things that we want, and there's a lot of sharing.
Exactly.
It's a lot of collaborative commerce that is going on.
Right.
So
yeah. Globally connected.
Yeah. So I feel like there's always room, for that kind of thing. And let's do a prost.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Right on. It's always good to have a prost. Wow.
What else can you tell us about 122, Dennis? What I see some gamers in the back room right now.
You're a wealth of knowledge here.
We've had the gamers come in every Monday for pretty much since we've been the very first year we opened. They're really cool. It's a great community of guys and gals that come in.
What do they like to play?
They usually compete in the latest Street Fighter games.
Okay.
What is that? Like the old school Street Fighter game?
Yeah. Well,
Like
the
the
old
video
school and all the different iterations. They play different versions, and they have like games that I'm not even familiar with from other countries that they play. They play Tekken.
Oh yeah, Tekken.
Tekken's
Tekken.
good.
That's the one that started it all.
And some of them are like pro gamers, so they go and compete at these big tournaments.
Yeah, yeah.
And They have tournaments here from time to time, and sometimes they'll have tournaments where some of the opponents are overseas in like Japan and stuff
Whoa.
like that. And so like you got people that are seeing the 122 sign that are across the world.
Whoa!
And so it's pretty cool. So we have stuff like that. I mean, we're well known in the community, so we have like potlucks here, and we know people's kids. I mean, it's pretty cool.
That's right, nerds. If you are listening to this, come over and play some games here. I used to be pretty good at Street Fighter myself back in the day.
Yeah.
I haven't played that in a long time, but I used to be actually pretty good. I'm glad you're telling me this because I think I want to come and check that out.
Yeah,
myself.
my jam was Mortal Kombat.
Come over here.
Yeah, get over here. Sub-Zero and Liu Kang.
And Liu Kang.
Those were my favorites to play.
Scorpion.
Yeah, Scorpion.
You like Scorpion? I like Scorpion too, but it wasn't my strongest character. I was always very good with Sub-Zero. Liu Kang, I was the one I started off with, but I felt like the leg sweep thing and
say that again.
It gets a little boring after a while doing the same move, but you can get very far doing the same leg sweeping move over and over and over again. But Sub-Zero, I feel like has a little more diversity if you give it a chance.
Are you a gamer, Dennis?
I used to be a gamer. The games that I do play, I love Madden. I love football.
There you go. Sports.
And I have a few friends that are really good at that game. But I'm down to explore different games. I like trying different games. I mean, open world games. Whatever it is. I like the old school games like Double Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Double Dragon was my jam.
Yeah.
Double Dragon and like Contra.
Yeah, I was going to say Contra.
Yeah, those ones will always be like my favorite.
I think you mentioned two of my top three: Double Dragon, Contra, and Punch Out.
Punch Out!
Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Yeah.
Those were my three. Big time to go.
That game was epic.
Yeah.
Punch Out was an awesome game.
I would love to see a re-release of Mike Tyson's Punch Out, but like the guy owns a tiger, so it'd be very interesting to play a tiger in a Punch Out game with Mike Tyson himself. It'd be like Mike Tyson. Is he gonna actually try to punch out his own tiger?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he's gonna do that. So it'd be an easy win.
Feel
good about yourself.
Didn't he have a tiger in that movie?
Yeah. But that's like based off of like him actually having a tiger. I think the story was he did wind up having to give up the tiger.
Yeah, it's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have a tiger.
Tigers no.
Even if the tiger likes you and it's a really nice tiger, eventually sometimes they get surly when animals get surly sometimes when they're old.
If I had to make a choice and someone was like, would you rather face a lion or a tiger? I would rather face a lion than a tiger because tigers naturally hunt individually, and they are the psychopaths of the jungle. And so sometimes they kill for fun.
What?
Jeez.
Yeah, so lions really don't kill for fun.
Yeah, they're kind of sleepy. They like to hang
lazy,
out.
and the females usually hunt.
Yeah, right. That's true.
But tigers, like if you find a tiger with another tiger, that is a very rare occurrence. They're very solitary creatures, and they are such good hunters. So if they're hunting you, there's known stories where a tiger would be hunting its prey, and if he made a sound, he'd bite his own paw to teach himself a lesson not to make a sound.
What?
Yeah, so he could be as quiet as possible.
Crazy.
So you have 90% of the time you don't even know one's around you.
It's so psychological.
Yeah, they're the psychopaths. So that's why I'd rather face a lion because I have more of a chance with a lion than a tiger.
Wow.
This Animal Planet episode is been brought to you by Room 122.
Yeah, and the Brew Happy Show. Yeah, wow.
Show.
Yeah, so I used to get these Time Life cards in the mail, and it'd teach you the difference between an Asian elephant and an African elephant. African elephants are easy because they got the bigger ears.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're usually bigger. Asian elephants are smaller and smaller ears. And
they are.
Is there a lot of tigers in Australia?
No, we don't have. We don't have big cats there in the zoo, but in Sri Lanka we do. We have jaguars, usually jaguars and panthers that roam the jungle. We don't have lions. They were all poached out
I can't believe we haven't mentioned any kangaroos yet.
No, okay. So
Have you seen a kangaroo punch someone?
I've seen
videos, yes.
I've seen kangaroos attack people.
Whoa.
Like
What
live?
What sets them off? Is it? Are they not getting enough beer?
Just naturally aggressive.
No, they can be naturally just aggressive. They can be naturally aggressive. I don't know what technically sets them off. Usually, also, the one thing you just be aware of with them is when they try to kick you.
Oh, you are
yeah,
fucked.
Yeah, well, yeah, because
Punch out.
What they're doing is when they kick you, they're trying to rip your stomach open, your abdomen open, so your insides come out. That's why they kick you, right?
That's messed up.
Yeah,
Why?
that's how they subdue their prey or their opponent. Is
my God.
They try to slit the belly open with the kicking you.
My mind is blown right now.
Yeah.
I'm learning so much about animals.
Yeah.
In a beer podcast tonight. It's just amazing.
Or they try to drown, whatever it is, they try to drown it in a body of water. They can do that too. But yeah, they use their tail to balance, and then they kick
Boom.
you.
Yeah, just like in the cartoons.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
No.
That's amazing. Okay, so if kangaroo were to drink a beer to chill out, what kind of beer do you think?
I would give it a lager. Lager, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't want a drunk kangaroo there.
No, probably not.
More likely to be that much more of an asshole.
Yeah, well, I would give it the beer to so it won't kick me in the stomach, and then while it's drinking the beer, I would go out the back.
Yeah. yeah. That's a good idea. Good plan.
Yeah. So that's the strategy, and you heard it here first on the Brew Happy Show. Dennis, wow, you are a wealth of knowledge. Do you
From
think
Australia? Of course he is.
Yeah. Do you think we could come back out here to Beaverton and hang out with you guys again?
Oh hell yeah, of course.
Right
Why
on,
not?
man.
Why not?
And I heard you guys have food trucks that like to come out and hang out.
We do. We have a variety of food trucks. We usually have for events especially, but then we have on we used to have a Tuesdays and Fridays teriyaki and taco truck.
Oh, teriyaki and taco.
Yeah, that come in, and then on Monday, coming up next Monday, we have Barley's Burgers that's coming in.
Okay.
And then we have Pizza Nelly's, a pizza place. They're coming up on the 14th of May as well.
Okay.
So we usually have food vendors consistently. We'll try to cycle through them.
I was going to do a little shout out to Barley's Burgers. I tried them for the first time last week, and it's actually owned by someone I know. He came here for my birthday party earlier, a couple hours ago. Andy and his wife Amy, they own the food truck, and I tried. It was called the Shuffle Truffle Burger.
Shuffle Truffle, like
Truffle?
from the Goonies?
I don't know if they named it as the Goonies, but the name of the burger was called the Shuffle Truffle. Best shroom burger I ever had in my entire life.
Okay,
that was
wait.
just 4 days ago.
Was it a burger that had shrooms on it,
Yes.
or did they use like a portobello instead of a burger?
No. It was a real burger with real meat, real patty.
Okay.
But he did use truffles, shrooms in it, and OMG, best shroom burger I ever had in my entire life.
I want this. Where was it again?
It was Barley's Burger. It's a pop food truck. They show up at different places every week, so you will have to go to their Instagram page to know where they're going next.
Okay.
They're going to be right here at room 122 next Monday.
Next Monday.
Wow. So if you're listening, I'm giving a shout out to these guys. Best shroom burger in my entire life.
Well, I might have to check that out. We're going to be somewhere else next Monday, but
where are we going next Monday?
That's a good question. I know. Usually we do function PDX on Alberta, but we decided to start doing it on the second Monday of the month,
just to make sure that we don't miss any beers.
I'm like so into buying this house right now that I plumb forgot.
Do you want to do it on function? Because the week after, I'll be in Mexico, so I'm not going to be able to do a show with you.
Okay, let's do function then.
Okay,
let's go ahead and do function. I think we're going to be more than function should have the new month of beers
since they don't have a second location anymore. They should have the beers right away.
Sometimes they stagger into a few days into the next month before they switch over to the new list of beers. So we'll be seeing you folks at Function PDX on Alberta. If you want to join us, if you're listening or if you're watching us on the Facebook Live, and yeah, I have Tuesdays. My schedule just changed at work, so now I have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off instead of Thursday.
You scored it?
I scored that. So instead of Sunday, Monday, Thursday, where I have to wind up, I usually will wind up having
Sunday,
to
Monday,
edit the
Tuesday.
show on Thursday. I can edit the show tomorrow, and you guys
have it ready.
You guys will be able to listen to this show. So that'll be great.
How did their commercial turn up?
I thought it was great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you play it like right now, or you have to edit it?
I have to edit it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
because I stepped outside for a second, so I didn't hear how it was.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah. And I'll add it as a button on the tablet here.
You can listen to it, Dennis, next week. Your little commercial you guys did.
Oh, hell yeah!
And once in a while, he will just randomly play it, which we do with other. Play one, just lazy days.
Lazy days. The lazy days one is that's this bumper. Oh, hold on.
And you're listening to the Brew Happy Show.
I played him that one earlier. Yeah. But here's another one. Let's see.
Hey, this is Cameron from Level Beer, and you're listening to the Brew Happy Show.
Yeah, we like that one because I've known Cameron for years. Cameron actually used to be the bartender over at Bailey's as well as the Upper Lip.
Nice.
And so nowadays he's you can find him over at Level Beer on Sandy, and he is in love with a girl out in Michigan, and so he's going to be moving to Detroit. To be with her pretty soon, so we're not going to have access to Cameron in his wide breadth of knowledge. But if you want to know more about beer, Brandon is a wealth of information.
I got a question for Dennis.
Or Cameron.
I got a question for Dennis.
Dennis,
do you have any good memory of a good party you guys did at Room 122 in college?
Oh yeah,
we had a beer pong tournament.
You was talking about that earlier.
Yeah. And the amount of beer that went through there was stupid. We had a bathtub with a keg in it.
What?
And then
that's the way to do it.
We
really.
had 5 30 racks in the bathtub as well. And then everybody else brought their own beer. So we had beer everywhere. I don't think I've ever been that shit-faced drunk.
Wow. Yeah, the worst part.
The
worst part about having a party is nobody helps you clean up.
No. Oh yeah. And the next day, no way. I was a ghost white. I went from brown to ghost white, and I'm sitting on the couch, and I couldn't move my head left or right. Otherwise, I'd just be like the Exorcist, and I'd puke everywhere. And 2 of my friends, they came at the end of the night to see me, and this one sat on either side of me, and they're like tapping me. They're like, "Look at us." I'm like, I can't. I gotta look at the wall in front of me, because if I don't, I'm just gonna throw up on one of you.
Focus.
Good night overall. People passed out on the lawn. And we still didn't get in trouble.
What year was this? Did he tell us? Did Andrew tell us?
This was the year just before I think Andy left and to come back to Oregon. This was like 2007.
2007.
Yeah.
It was getting started here in the beer community myself.
Yeah.
And by the way, I don't know if you heard that, Bronwyn. They were in Montana, so this is Montana College. And room 122 college was apparently freaking amazing.
That state is a big, one of the biggest binge drinking, to the point where there was one summer where, because they drink a lot of Bud Light, right? One summer,
Montana, yeah.
They couldn't keep up with the distribution of Bud Light to Montana because they were drinking all the beer. And so there was a drought of Bud Light for a while. So to make up for it, they were giving discounts on other cheap beers at all the stores to make up for the lack of Bud Light, because they were pounding. They drink so much of the Bud Light or like Busch Light, anything like that. 30 racks every Friday.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Other than that, the shitty beer, that sounds like a great time.
No, Montana, beautiful place. Beautiful place.
I learned how to ski in Big Sky, Montana.
Oh,
myself.
there we go.
So
Hell
it's
yeah!
a
No,
beautiful
that
place.
is actually Glacier National Park. If you've never been, you gotta go. It's a beautiful place.
Wow. Yeah. Beautiful.
We don't have to do my segment today, by the way.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure because
Okay.
we went over the time and we went over 2 people. And
Oh yeah, we have a surprise for you, Josh.
oh, snap! Oh, there's a purple bag that says Powell's.
Oh, that's just a reusable bag. That doesn't really.
And
Okay, so I have it's a rare beer from a brewery that's no longer around anymore.
Culmination,
No,
Rogue.
no.
Shall I keep guessing, or are you just gonna Roots? I was just talking to this guy last week.
Dylan Vendetta?
Dylan Vendetta. I was just talking to him, and I asked him if he wanted to come to the show. And I've seen pictures of him and you together. So I thought he knew. It was like, what show? The Brew Happy show. I was like, he pretended like he didn't know what I was talking about. And what the hell is that?
And we got you some cupcakes for your birthday.
Carrot cake. You guys.
Carrot cake cupcakes.
You learned your.
Those
you did your research.
That specific brand is so good too. They have a couple other flavors that I've partaken in from time to time. A little bit. But I can't wait for you to eat those.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
And carrot cake cupcakes are so hard to find.
Thank you so much. This is amazing. I mean, this
Welcome.
beer looks it's 9.8 alcohol%. What?
Yeah.
And it's what is the style on this?
That is a dark, strong Belgian barrel aged.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
There's no cork. There's just a cap. So okay, this is gonna go down very, very soon.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
What is it called? It's from Labyrinth Forge.
Yeah, this is the Drunken Minotaur.
I'm a
Yeah.
Taurus. It gotta look like a Taurus right there.
Yeah.
And that was their logo, the Hop Tar. You remember they had like a mural in their place painted of the Hop Tar?
Yeah, I do.
The Minotaur with the hop face. I think it was what it was.
So yeah, apparently Dylan lives really close to me, and I bumped into him a couple of weeks ago, and I said, "Hey, you should come over to the show." And I think I mentioned it to you, Damian, that we should get the old Green Dragon Brew Crew. on the show.
Yes.
We should get him back.
Yeah,
And-
I was
and-
just telling Andrew if I won the lottery, that'd be one of the first things that I do is I would buy the building that that the Beer Mongers is in, and I'd give them a 25-year lease, and then I'd I'd buy the building that Green Dragon was in, and I'd resurrect that. And
I was trying to resurrect Steinbart's. That's the building I will buy.
And then Steinbart's too.
Steinbart's, yeah.
Yeah, and then why not? Yeah, if I mean the lottery's in the billions now.
I keep buying tickets and I keep losing. Man, one of these days is gonna happen.
If I'm gonna win the lottery, I might as well just go all out. You know, you got to spend the money, otherwise you get taxed on it.
Dennis,
It's your biggest dream to become a publican, so it makes sense.
Oh yeah. I've always wanted to own a pub.
Is there anything else you want to add about Room 122 or yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, myself, huh? No, Room 122, a place for all. It's like if you come in here, even if you don't know anyone, you're gonna make friends. It's that easy within minutes.
Yeah.
And we call it the extension of your living room.
Ah, nice. I like that.
Yeah, so
That's
you
nice.
always feel like you're at home.
Right
Yeah.
on. Well, thank you, Dennis. It's been really great being here, and it's been wonderful having you on the show.
No, thank you. Thank you for inviting me to get on here and talk.
Yeah. Well, you've been a wonderful guest. And Josh, anything else?
No, I'm good, my brother. I will save my little segment for next week. It's a really juicy one. I had so much fun, but we are. I think are we over an hour now?
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
I do have a little bit of brew news. Columbia Distributing acquires select brands from Republic National Distributing Company, so we're not sure what that's going to be.
Never heard of that.
Brewers Association just listed their top 50 U.S. craft brewing companies of 2025. Portland Cider to close its Clackamas pub. That's pretty sad. World Beer Cup yields 30 Oregon awards and 26 Washington awards, which is pretty awesome. And then, and of course, I'm pretty sure that, let's see, Breakside is among the winners. as well as our friends over there at Wayfinder. So, and so many others. So I mean, you got 30 Oregon awards. So we'll talk about that at some point again in the future. Firestone Walker acquires Stone Brewing from Sapporo to control the California beer market, and I think that's it. Oh, Kolshan Brewing Company begins distribution of 0 to Corona IPA. I don't know what that means, but that's what's going on in the brewing industry. And then Tiny Giants debuts in Northeast Portland here in town. So we'll have to check out that location and do maybe a fact-finding mission with Fat Josh in the Wild. Yeah.
Dude, this freaking carrot cake is amazing.
Oh, yeah? Oh, he's liking the carrot cake.
Oh, we love you, Josh. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. All right, beer fans, thank you. What?
I'm so sorry, by the way.
Go ahead.
One more thing.
Uh-huh.
Tomorrow for my birthday, I'm actually going to take one of my passengers that I drive in the bus.
Uh-huh.
I'm a homeless guy named Anthony.
Oh.
I'm going to take him out for dinner.
Okay.
I told him, hey, because he's always like, he kind of talks to himself sometimes.
Uh-huh.
But he's always saying, I'm so hungry, and I can hear him saying that. And I usually pull something out of my backpack, snacks that I have for myself. I saw him 3 days ago, and I said, Anthony, here's my phone number on Tuesday. I didn't tell him it was my birthday. I just told him, we're going to go out for dinner, you and me. He's like,
nice.
Are you serious? He just couldn't believe it.
That's nice.
And I asked him, do you drink beer? No. You want to buy me a beer too? I'm like, dude, you and I are going to have a lot of fun on Tuesday. Give me a call. Here's my phone number. Call me. We're going to go out and have a great time. That's what I'm doing for my birthday tomorrow.
All right. Wow. That deserves a Prost Bell.
I ran out of beer.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I ran out of beer, too, actually. Okay, well, I think that's a show, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in this week, and thank you out there on the live stream for tuning in. We'll be visiting room 122 out here in Beaverton very soon, and we hope you do, too. Yeah, as always, beer fans, I don't just like you, I love you, and I want to have a beer with you right here at room 122. Until next week, beer fans, keep brewing, but brew happy.
Brought to you by Brew Happy Media, the ultimate brewers media resource. For more information, go to thebrewhappyshow.com and brewhappypodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at Brew Happy. For more cigar pairings, please check out our sponsor, hallcigars.net. Questions, concerns, advertising, or guest relations, please reach us at brewhappypdx@gmail.com. Remember, brew happy, drink responsibly. Cheers.